Oh, hey y'all, how's it going? Fatty here, and today I'm going to teach you how to tame Sinomacrops, the best way to get them, the easiest way to attract them to you, all the good stuff you need to know, where to find them, and let's not waste any more of your time and just jump straight into it. So starting off, they're going to be found in the jungle biome. A great place to start is this temple at 20.5, 42.9, and you generally just have to kind of walk around a while before you find them, but they're all around. They're a pretty easy one to find, and once you do, they're pretty straightforward tame, like microraptors and a lot of those ones, like in that same kind of family. You're going to need chitin keratin to tame them. It's going to be a passive tame. You just kind of have to find them, and then as soon as they come up to you, you're going to feed them. Then they're going to kind of fly away. Now, this is where the new tracker comes in super handy, because when they do fly away, you're just going to be able to kind of track them, see wherever they go, follow them around, and then they're going to spout these little bit of hearts that come out of them. And when that is happening, that means they're going to be ready to get their next feeding. And if you're in close range, they'll actually fly really close to you and just kind of land on the ground, and then you're going to be ready to feed them again. And then that's it. It is yours. Now, something that's kind of a unique feature about these creatures, it's kind of a fun one, and I think the devs added it in as a joke, but you can really utilize it to help yourself find these things really easy, is that if you are wearing chitin keratin armor, they are going to chase you and swarm around you like none other. So the great thing about this is, like you see in this clip, even if you have it and they attack you and they bite you, as long as you do not attack them, when you take off that armor, they're just going to be right around you and ready to go. So what I like to do is, if you're having a hard time finding one of these, get some chitin keratin armor, just start running around, and you're going to get swarmed by these things if they're anywhere near you. Now, it doesn't affect it if it's on your own glide monkey. I don't know what to call these, Sinomacrops. I always mess up the name. But if that's wearing a chitin keratin helmet, it's not going to affect it. It has to be on your character alone. But that can really be utilized, because you can't trap these things if you put them in a tent, if you put them in any kind of structure to try to keep them around you. It is not going to work. Now, if you do put it on while it's in its taming cycle, I did notice that it didn't really want to change and get ready to like have its next feeding. So you're going to have to take off the armor. You can't leave it just on the entire time. If the armor's on, then it's aggroing. But it's a great way just to get one close to you so you can start doing all that kind of fun stuff. Now, once you have it tamed, this little guy can do so many awesome things. One, you can just kind of hold spacebar or hold your jump button, and you're going to just be able to kind of fly straight up in the air, which is incredibly useful. Anything you do with this guy, though, it takes stamina. So when you're putting levels into it, make sure you put stamina, because if it runs out, then you're just going to fall, or if you're gliding, you're not going to be able to do that. The other thing, like I just said, it can glide. It's better than the glider armor, because then your flak isn't going to be taking like 2 times durability loss when you get hit or anything like that. And you can actually go for a lot further. It seems a lot more steady, like they've actually utilized this a little bit more, so it's a little bit more crisp than the glider armor was when Aberration first came out. As well as it does have a scream. If you hold R, I have no idea what button it is on consoles, sorry guys, but if you hold R, you can enable a constant scream, like a auto scream, or you can have it when it's an aggro on you, auto scream, or if you just clap. If you have the emoji or the emote, you can always just hotbar that, so you can use it any time, and then it's going to scream. I noticed it screams up to like about a hyenodon, some of those like easier creatures. Anything bigger than that, it's not going to scare, right? So it's kind of like the parasaur scream. I haven't really noticed too much of a difference or any change of that. But this guy is going to be just one of the best tames, especially early game. One of the trickiest things to do is if you're building like a death wall or something like that, is to actually fill turrets. And this guy is going to make that such a piece of cake. No more using grapples and parachutes just to have to try to fill up turrets really easily. I know they have the ammo box now, but when you're first getting going, you want to make sure that ammo is evenly distributed. That's going to be amazing. Also, when you're doing something like the center boss fight, I can't imagine how much easier it's going to make for doing some of those little tricks, you know, where you need to get up on a ledge and hide out for a little bit. So this guy is going to be such an amazing tame. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be putting out the last taming guide for the newest creature on this one, so you guys aren't going to want to miss that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in that video. Peace.